Tuesday with your host and Director of Operations, Amy Maley, along with her co-host, Drew Wishover, entrepreneur, published author, and owner of Inspired Business Group. Amy will be sharing fun facts and inspiration, so thanks for spending time with us. Now, let's enter this week's installment of Title Talk.
2-1, you said.
What
That's an interesting little quick countdown.
It was a very quick
afternoon.
We're still early though. Good for us. It's
Look at
11:59.
Look at that, coming to you guys on a Tuesday morning for another 30 seconds, and then it'll be Tuesday afternoon.
Yes.
We thank you guys for tuning in and joining us today for another episode of Title Talk. We are doing our 2 for Tuesday today, and hopefully you guys did a little takeaway from yesterday and listened to the Motivational Monday and had the opportunity to kind of do a little check-in for yourself, see how that looked and how that worked out for you, and kind of relating it. If you didn't see it, definitely tune into it. It is on our social channels. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are the Inspired Title team. We wanted to thank you guys for joining us again. And let's kick off our 2 for Tuesday. And what do you think?
Let's do it. It's 2 for Tuesday. Thank you guys for being here with us. We're going to start today by it is International Legging Day.
What? There's a day for that?
There should be an entire year. Yes.
I know guys wear leggings.
I mean,
Is it obvious, or maybe it's not obvious. I don't know. I'm just.
girls don't have balls.
Oh, there you have it. The reasoning that it is just because of that.
I mean, would you like to see other dudes walk?
No, it's okay. We'll leave that right there.
Anyway, so originally used in the 50s, 60s for working out. Now they are a staple in every woman's closet, I feel like. You can go from day to night with, changing out a shirt. And like I said, I am a firm supporter and believer in leggings. It is also National Exascale Day. Do you know what National Exascale Day is?
Spell exascale.
EXASCALE.
This is where you toss out your scale because you don't want to see it anymore because it always tells you bad things. Okay.
Oh, that was not an
Well.
It celebrates scientists and researchers who make breakthrough discoveries in medicines, material sciences, energy, and beyond.
And beyond.
Creating supercomputers. That's what Exascale
Really?
Day is. Yeah. It is National No Beard Day.
Ooh.
Husbands, if your wives like your beards, or husbands, if your husbands like your beards, or
Ladies,
boyfriends,
if your ladies like your beard.
keep your beard. Do not shave because of National No Beard Day. But it's just a day to celebrate, if your wife or your significant other does love your shaved face, maybe go home and do that and surprise them.
This is the time to get rid of it?
I guess so.
Joe,
I hope you're not listening.
How is
your
Joe?
wife likes beard.
Oh, Joe's not really beardy right now.
He's got scruff, though.
Scruff, yeah. Scruff is not necessarily like that. Scruff's not beard. Beard is...
But it's not no beard.
It's not no beard.
Correct.
It's not no beard, that's true.
But, he has to get... So, they do these fittings for safety masks, once a year.
Yeah.
And when that happens, he has to shave his everything, shave completely.
Can they deflate some of that, though? Because, he's got a monster...
He's got his head is a basketball.
Yeah,
he's got a big melon.
Yeah.
I put his head on and I can fit my hands.
It's crazy.
In the head.
Right, right.
I love you, but your head is massive, and I like you with your facial scruff better.
There you go. Facial scruff and all.
National Pharmacy Technician Day.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Thank you, pharmacy techs out there. The third Tuesday of October is for you to say thank you for your support and what your career choices are. It is also National Chocolate Cupcake Day.
No.
It is. Celebrates the sweetness of small chocolate cakes with a dollop of frosting. One sweet serving satisfies chocolate and cake lovers. Do you know other names for cupcakes? Have you ever heard of it?
No, but go ahead and share with me.
Fairy cakes.
Mm-hmm.
And petty cakes.
Patty cakes. Patty cake.
Right. The computer's agreeing with me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what today is.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy.
Well, that's
I was coming at you hot.
That was, yeah. So today, Tuesday, December 18th.
October, thank God.
October 18th. Ooh, I did.
You just fast forwarded 2 months like they never even happened.
That's how badly I want to get through this. October 18th. It is the 291st day of 2022. 74 days left of this fabulous year. 74 days.
Dude, my
Not that I'm
stomach
counting,
just nodded up
right?
when you said
Not that I'm counting.
74
I think there's
days?
like 70 days till Christmas or something.
No, I'm really sweating.
Yeah,
Did you start your
67
Christmas shopping?
Yeah, I'm all done. I'm not getting anybody anything. There. Bah humbug. So today, on this day in history, Thomas Edison, he died in 1931 at 84 years of age.
He had quite a nice little
It's
life.
a good run.
For especially back then.
Yeah, 84 for sure.
Yeah.
With technology.
And for
sure.
him exercising, maybe
Oh,
that's why he lived so long.
why?
Because he exercised his brain so much.
Wow. You might be onto something there, Beardy. Very good, very good. Also today, Reggie Jackson, also known as Mr. October, he hit 3 home runs off of 3 different pitchers on 3 pitches.
Shut up.
No.
What a monster.
The only other individual to do that was, the Babe.
That is bonkers.
Yep. So he hit 3 home runs from 3 different pitchers with just, he only saw 3 pitches.
That is insane.
I was, this was 1970.
Woo!
7, so I was 9, and it was crazy. Watching as a little kid, you don't realize what the magnitude of what that was.
It's
incredible.
crazy.
Pretty darn incredible. Go Reggie, go.
What year was TV invented?
The
The 50s?
Probably the 50s, yeah.
So did you see it on TV? Like, do you remember watching it or no? Or
Yeah, I was watching on TV.
did you? I didn't know if you heard about it or.
No,
That's all.
No, it was definitely, it was a World
So
Series.
there were TVs in houses.
It was
in the 70s.
1927,
1927 was when the first TV was invented?
September 7th.
Well, thank you for
Was it in
Googling that.
everybody's house in 1927?
Well, no, that's when it was invented. It couldn't have been in
Okay,
everybody's
so
house.
when did it become like a household staple?
Wow.
Probably in the 30s or 40s.
Couple
Did you
years
Google
later.
that? Can
We
you
got our
Google
crack. We got our crack staff working behind the scenes there. So here's a fun fact that happened back in this day. This is so weird for me. This was so.
It's so weird he has to tell us.
It is. It is so weird that I have to tell you that in 1867 the U.S. took formal possession of Alaska from Russia. That's not what's crazy. Okay, that's just another fun fact. I just threw that in there, right? But before the alarm clock, and
Wait.
way before,
Wait.
this is a fun fact that happened
Wait.
way back in history.
How did he go from Alaska to alarm
I
clock?
just wanted to let you know that it took Alaska from Russia in 1867 on this day.
Did you forget you had that fun fact?
No, I'm adding it to. Are you critiquing fun facts?
No, I'm just asking.
Okay, good. Before the alarm clock and way before smartphones, there were people. They used to call these people knocker-uppers. Ryan, don't laugh. Knocker-uppers,
You know where his brain went.
right?
Knock the doors.
Who would literally knock on people's windows and wake them up to get them to work. This was up until the 1970s.
Wow.
Knocker-uppers were used. They used a long stick, soft hammers, rattles.
Okay, how many
Pea
windows
shooters.
would have gotten broken?
Oh, I
In
don't
the-
have that stat, but
no,
there
that was a rhetorical question.
But that was a
wasn't looking-
job that you were. What do you do? I'm a knocker-upper.
I would
Do you
love
think
to
that was
be-
misinterpreted?
I would love to be a knocker-upper. That'd be fun. Ding, ding,
Interesting. Okay. Right. But you'd have to be up. So who would knocker-upper you before?
ding. No
so you
one.
can go?
I'm a morning person.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm a morning riser.
I would definitely excel in that job, or
Well,
like a
like-
milkman.
But if you do think about it,
I'm going to.
so when that was a job,
Yes.
how did you wake up? Like you said, how do you wake up? To
Right.
wake up somebody at,
Right.
how did you know what time it was before clocks?
Before the alarm clock, like what was, think
Like
about
the
how much you
sun?
rely on getting up in the
I
morning.
feel like someone might watch this and think I'm one of the dumbest people alive.
No, because I think it's an interesting fact. How did we wake up before the alarm clock?
Or a clock.
And the alarm clock, it's not like the alarm clock went off. The alarm clock went on. Why do we say that? That drives me nuts. The alarm clock went off. No, it didn't. It went on.
But it went bing off. Bing.
What? What? That
That is
made it.
not-
Now I understand.
That is not what my alarm clock sounds like either.
That's exactly now I understand. Because
Because it went off.
No, it went on.
No, you heard the sound go off.
No, it went on though.
No, but the alarm went on, the sound went off.
Right. Okay, so there are some fun facts.
But what did that have to do with Alaska?
It was just a fun.
I'm still stuck on the Russia-Alaska piece of this.
It was just an added thing. I just leave me alone.
Okay.
Hey, do you have positive vibes today?
I do.
Are they positive? Are they vibey?
It's actually talking about turning negativity into positivity.
I like it.
Mhm.
All right, bring it.
So look what I did just for you.
Oh,
I did your
I
cityscape.
like this. This
I
is
know.
one of my favorites.
Do you like that
What-
cloud?
what-
It's a cloud font.
Oh, what town are we in?
It looks maybe like a town that's not Chicago.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't look like Payless either.
It's definitely not Payless.
Maybe it's,
Where our office is
Cleveland,
located.
Ohio.
Wait, I think I see me. Looking out the window, waiting for positive vibes. Look closer. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, all of a sudden we just popped up and started winning?
Alright, so yes, I'm gonna do a little chit chat on how to turn negativity into positivity.
Do it.
Negativity is a fact of life. I know, a slightly unorthodox way to start a talk about happiness, but bear with me. Unpleasant thoughts and feelings are part of what it means to be human, and in many ways, they do play an important part of our day-to-day lives. Negativity can motivate us, keep us safe, and teach us about ourselves, all useful things. But what about when negativity gets out of control? What do we do when negative thoughts and feelings start to take over? There are many ways in which negativity manifests itself in our lives. From thoughts of helplessness to dissatisfaction with our work, pessimism can creep up in many different areas of day-to-day life. Some amount of negativity is normal, and we all have days where we just feel a bit meh. But constant pessimism can be indicative of a whole host of mental health issues, including anxiety disorders and depression, not to mention the fact that chronic negativity can also have physical ramifications, such as sleeping issues, high blood pressure, and heart disease. The chronic stress that can come from unmanaged negativity can even decrease our lifespan. You heard that correctly. Widespread negative attitudes can kill you, albeit very slowly. All in all, I think it's clear that too much negative is, well, negative. But does it always have to be a bad thing? Well, no. Negativity has a purpose. Negativity is actually a very useful part of our character. Some forms of negativity, such as skepticism and unoptimistic realism, can come with positive effects, such as increasing a person's ability for clear judgment and self-motivation. So negative thoughts and feelings don't have to be all bad. But if they get too powerful and the dark clouds begin to descend, what can we do to help ourselves? Turn negativity into positivity. It's worth remembering that humans, by our very nature, have something called a negativity bias. This is the term we use to describe our tendency to prioritize bad things over good things due to our instinct to protect ourselves against threats. This bias, however, is not nearly as useful to us now as it was to our more wild ancestors, given how much less we have to worry about dying horrible and violent deaths at the hands or paws of wild animals and preventable diseases. Instead, we need some strategies to deal with this remnant of the past. Let's look at a few. Practice forgiveness. In this context, forgiveness consists of fully accepting negative events that have occurred, through which we can then let go of our negative feelings about what happened. Studies show by allowing negative hang-ups to drift away and simply accepting events as they are, we can improve both our mental and physical health, potentially even leading to better immune function and longer lifespans. The best part, this is a cognitive skill that can be taught and learned. Through meditation and forgiveness practice, we can teach ourselves to not only forgive the actions of others, but also our own actions, leading to a more positive outlook and self-image. Basically, guys, give yourself a break. You're doing great. Practice gratitude. Just as we should accept our negative things that happen in our lives, we too should be grateful for the good things that come our way. It has been shown that people who were asked to reflect on the good things that happened to them were healthier and happier, would sleep better, and even engaged in exercise more. Imagine that. Being thankful for what you have and giving yourself time to feel gratitude can be a powerful tool in the fight against negativity, and one that should not be overlooked. It forces us to recognize the positive things around us, which often puts the negative things into perspective, making them more manageable and generally less of a big deal. Review, replace, and repeat. Last way is to deal with negative thoughts and feelings is to replace them with positive thoughts that are more constructive. Obviously, this is not the easiest thing in the world to do, and it may sound like an oversimplification, but it's possible. The basic principle here is you need to pay attention to your thoughts, and when unwarranted negativity rears its ugly head, you need to catch it and interrogate it. Ask yourself if the feeling or thought has any truthful basis. What would you say to someone else if they were having this thought? What can you do to get out of this mental space? With the review done, we can move on to replacing the thought. Here, we take the negative feeling and flip it on its head. Say, for example, you notice yourself thinking, I'm useless. You would have to consciously tell yourself the opposite using only positive words. Not, I am useless, but I am valuable instead. Then we repeat. Every time the negative thought rises to the surface, you slap it back down with its opposite. You can write the positive thought over and over on a piece of paper, or even write it down and stick it to a visible place, like on the fridge door or your computer screen. Whatever works for you, do it and do it consistently. This is not a quick fix, but a few weeks of application, it might just start to help. You'll be thinking your way out of negativity. Negativity is a curse that we all have. It's the price we pay for being human. But negative thoughts and feelings have their place, and to try to have them would not only be impossible, but also foolish. At times in your life, negativity will protect you from harm and force you to be your best. The dark feelings that we spend all our time trying to avoid may just be the things that help push us a bit further or climb that much higher. And C.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
It was a lot of mumbo jumbo about, what people should be doing if they get into that negative space.
But I think that's the first thing that people typically do is
It's a black hole.
look what you did to me. You did this to me, or it's
Or
easy
look
to,
what happened to me.
right,
And,
glom onto that negative versus kind of going, okay, I want to be bigger than this. Yes, this happened. I can't let this crush me, define me.
you can't be
et
defined by
cetera.
negative anything.
No.
I don't think.
No,
I think that
super job there.
once you get yourself caught up in the negative, it's really hard
Yeah.
to scrape through to find the positive.
Well, and we were talking about that this morning. The difficulty of what we do day in and day out is very, very influenced by things that we can't control. Every deal that we've been getting, there's something attached to it. Obviously Amy's role and responsibility is to dig into it and finding, what's happened behind the scenes, what's happened in the history of this property that may not allow you to sell this, or
Right.
that will allow you to sell it, but here's some things that have to be dealt with prior to.
Yep.
And some of these things are monstrous. Some of these things are deal killers.
Yeah.
And some of them are little, but we take them on head on because it's our role, it's our responsibility, it's what we have to do.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean that we're not influenced negatively by it. It doesn't mean that we're kind of sitting here going, wow, this is sad, this is rough, this sucks. Well, it's kind of how you come out at the end of that. And
It's how you rise in the tough times that
Right.
defines you as a person. Not
Exactly.
being in the negative times.
people can absolutely go, and measure you when things are great. Measure somebody when things are not.
Yeah, look at
Because that's really when somebody's going to be true to form as to who they are.
correct.
Things are going great. Yeah, they're going to be doing well. If you're not
You're
doing
gonna be in a
well,
great mood
Yeah.
when everything's going great.
sure, but when you've got some adversity and you've got some difficult decisions to make and things like that, that's when you kind of look at somebody and go, hey, you know what? I'm really behind that person. I really respect what they're going through.
Right.
And that's good. I really enjoyed the message that you send. Nice
Cool.
job. I think that should get a. Yay! Look at that.
Whee!
Look at
Oh,
that.
That was a winner.
That's a W. Nice job.
That's a W.
Very nice job. So we are definitely going to be sharing with you a guest this Thursday.
Yes.
This excites me, and the more I thought about it and the work that we've been doing, to have this individual come in to share some time and talk about what they do and how we're going to kind of partner up with them in December. The name of the organization again
Almost
is
Homes?
Almost Home. Thank
yes,
you.
Almost Home Chicago.
Almost Home Chicago. We are going to be blessed with a guest coming in on Thursday to talk about Almost Home Chicago, the mission, what they do, the ways they help.
Yeah.
And we are so lucky to be able to partner with them on an event that we are doing December 10th of this year. And all the proceeds will be going to their organization.
Yes. And if they're, I do know that like one of the big things Chris said they were looking for is like an apartment complex or something where they're trying to find homes for homeless people before it gets really cold out. So if you happen to be somebody that is wanting to help out a little bit or is looking for a way to give back, reach out to us if you have any vacancy available and
Nice.
to try to take people off the streets.
Nice. I mean, obviously the name, Almost Home Chicago, that is it. That is their push, is to get some folks off the streets so they don't have to, freeze to death.
Correct.
And they can, get some shelter. And so if you're building, or if you're a property manager or a building owner and you have that ability to want to help out, or
Couple months rent, yeah.
a little bit of give back here, definitely contact our office and we can put you in touch with the folks from Almost Home. So that is coming up on Thursday. So I'm super excited about having them on, or her on, to sit and chat with
Someone
her.
on. We didn't
Absolutely.
find out exactly who is coming from. Someone from
Yep.
Almost Homes will be here on
Yep.
Thursday.
And we'll be sharing some of our conversation with them. And as Amy said yesterday, it's really going to be something that is not necessarily title oriented, but it will be give back oriented, community oriented, which is exactly title oriented for us, because that's
It's all in
who
one.
we are.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's who we are. So we have these wonderful cupcakes here that Amy has brought on, because today is, as she spoke earlier, National Cupcake Day, right?
Yeah.
And I guess this was her brainstorm idea from yesterday,
Uh-huh.
which I thought was an interesting idea. She's like, I got an idea. And she does.
It's a cupcake eating contest.
It is.
Or we can just be normal human and choose our cupcakes and we can send these people on their afternoon.
Whatever you care to do.
Nope.
I'm easy.
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
I'm all in.
Okay.
Let's go facial.
Okay.
Let's go facial.
And Ryan, if you do want to roll the outro, and then you can just come back to us to see who wins after the outro runs. You can do that too. I don't know if people want to watch us shove our
Glomming.
face.
Well, they might want to see it start.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Wait
we'll-
until we
yeah.
start.
Okay, we'll go into this start and then go show the outro.
Sorry, I said no hands.
And no
don't
hands.
click your teeth on the plate though.
That would hurt.
I mean,
nastily.
that's why I'm giving
Have
you the
been
warning.
practicing because you knew about.
I've eaten 17 cupcakes this morning to
She's
see how to do
practiced.
this.
This is a beautiful half of a cupcake.
Oh
No! But I save it. Hold on. There it is.
no! Okay, I don't think anybody wants to watch you eat that.
There it is. No, I'm gonna now. That's clean. We have professional cleaners here.
We did just-
Now I'm gonna go in. I wanted to show folks that was a cupcake. That's one of those faux pas that they have only live. Nice idea.
There you go. Got
Using
you.
your hand up. Yes, nice idea. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Bye, everybody.
Well, there you have it. That is it for
We're good.
this edition of Title Talk. Be sure to Inspired YouTube and like, and make sure you follow the team on Instagram and Facebook. Join us again next time for more tips and knowledge from the. Thanks again for listening.
Uh-huh. Damn it. Damn it.